Start with the great name of Allah, who's most kind and merciful. Assalamu alaikum, all of you. I hope you will be fine. Today we are going to discuss computer science. Introduction: name Muhammad Hussain, father name Mulazim Hussain, surname Abro, 2K20, roll number 2K20, BBA 34. Department Business Bachelor Administration. Today we are going to discuss hardware and software, input and output, data, memory and storage. Now first of all we are going to discuss hardware. What is hardware? Computer hardware includes the physical parts of a computer such as the case, central processing unit, mean CPU, we normally say CPU, monitor, mouse, keyboard, computer data storage, graphics card, sound card, speakers and motherboard. By contracts, software is the set of instructions that can be stored and run by hardware. Hardware is so termed because it is hard or rigid with respect to change, whereas software is soft because it is easy to change. Hardware is typically directed by the software to execute any command or instruction. A combination of hardware and software forms a usable computing system, although other systems exist with only hardware. Next slide. Now software. I am going to tell you what is software. Software is a program that enables a computer to perform a specific task as opposed to the physical components of the system hardware. This includes application software such as a word process which enables a user to perform a task, and system software such as an operating system which enables other software to run properly by interfacing with hardware and with other software. Practical computer system divide software into three major classes: system software, programming software and application software. Although this distinction is arbitrary and often blurred. I am going to my next slide. Input. Now what is input? It is too simple. In computer science, the general meaning of input is to provide or give something to the computer. In other words, when a computer or device is receiving a command or signals from the other sources, the event is referred to as input to the device. That's it. And now what is output? It is also so simple. An output device is any piece of computer hardware equipment which converts information into human readable form. It can be text, graphics, tactile, audio and video. Some of the outputs devices are visual display units, video, monitor, printer, graphics, output devices, monitors, speakers, etc. A new type of output device is being developed these days known as synthesizer. Synthesizer, a mechanism attached to the computer which produces verbal output sounding almost like human speech. Some examples of output devices are given below. First number, monitor. Second number, printer. Third number, speaker. Fourth number, headphones. We also use headphones. Fifth number, projector. It is mostly used in seminars, schools, etc. GPS. Eighth number, sound card, video card, and OMR. And 10th number, Blu-ray. I am going to my next slide. Data. Now what is data? Computer data is information produced or stored by a computer. This information may be in form of text, documents, images, audio clips, software programs or other types of data. Computer data may be processed by the computer's CPU and it's stored in files and folders on the computer's hard disk. At its most rudimentary level, computer data is a bunch of ones and zeros, known as binary data. Because all computer data is in binary format, it can be created, processed, saved, and stored digitally. This allows data to be transferred from one computer to another using network connection or various media device. It also does not distract over time or lose quality after being used multiple times. I'm going to my next slide. Now memory. It is a very important part of computer. What is memory? A memory is just like a human brain, as our human brain is. It is used to store data and instruction. Computer memory is the storage space in the computer where data is to process and instruction required for processing are stored. The memory is divided into large number of small parts called cells. Each location or cell has a unique address which varies from 0 or to memory size memory 1. For example, if the computer has 64K words, then this memory unit has 64 dash 100 1024 is equal to 65,536 memory locations. The address of these locations varies from 0 to 65,535. Memory is primary of three types: cache memory, primary memory, or we call it main memory, and secondary memory. Now, what is cache memory? Cache memory is a very high speed semiconductor memory which can speed up the CPU. It acts as a buffer between the CPU and the main memory. It is used to hold those parts of data and program which are mostly frequently used by the CPU. The parts of data and programs are transferred from the disk to cache memory by the operating system from where the CPU can access them. Now, primary memory, or we can say it main memory. Primary memory holds only those data and instruction on which the computer is currently working. It has a limited capacity and data is lost when power is switched off. It is generally made up of semiconductor devices. These memories are not as fast as registers. The data and instruction required to be processed resides in the main memory. It is divided into the two subcategories: RAM and ROM. And I am going to my last slide. Secondary memory. What is secondary memory? This type of memory is also known as external memory or non-volatile. We say it. It is slower than the main memory. I'm going to tell you this is more slower than main memory. These are used for storing data, information permanently. CPU directly does not access the memories routines. The contents of secondary memories are first transferred to the main memory and then the CPU can access it. For example, disk, CD, ROM, DVD, etc., etc. That's all of it. Thank you, all of you.